Again, I don't want to say anything bad about this guy. He was a world champion, but he is in the hospital right now, and I'm not.
Gaethje looks the fresher fight. Oh, right hand, he hurt him. Huge right for Gaethje. Dorsho. Oh!
When he didn't get the finish at the end of the second round, I think it really took his spirit. And, you know, again, I said it in the press conference leading up. I was like, he really backed himself into a corner saying he's going to be so dominant. And I said it. When we go to the second round, you're going to be like, what the fuck? When we go to the third round, you're going to be like, what the fuck? And, you know, that's what I did tonight.
Justin Gaethje, guys. Justin freaking Gaethje. What kind of special athlete is this, honestly? How did he do what Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Charles Oliveira could not do together? Now, I will try to answer this question by talking about the best fights of Highlight, where he shocked the world. Leave a like and make sure to subscribe before watching.
But when you come over to the UFC, you won't have a war with me, man. So it's all right. We're gonna bang. Don't get it wrong, but you're out of your league on this one, buddy.
He's right. If I wasn't a Division I All-American,
This isn't wrestling.
if I couldn't kick your leg off, if I couldn't break you
This isn't wrestling.
in any way,
You can be a D1
every
member
way,
all you want to.
I ain't here to talk shit. Hey,
It's not
I
talking
do my
shit.
talking in the cage. That's all I care about. I'm preparing right now, and I'm a violent motherfucker. I'm the most violent lightweight on this planet, and I will prove that.
No,
That's
you're
it. You're gonna
speaking
find
to
out.
The most violent
You're gonna
lightweight on the
find
planet.
out.
Trust me.
It's gonna be a march to deep water, baby, and you ain't not gonna laugh.
You cannot even imagine how funny it is to hear these words from Michael Johnson, who was lucky enough to meet a young Highlight and introduce him to the UFC level in his debut. Because this guy did not just dig a hole for himself, he also dared to say that Gaethje did not belong in the strongest league in the world. Funny, right? I will say it like this. Early Justin was far from perfect. He worked with pressure, chaos, and damage. In his debut, he managed to break Michael Johnson's will. But that was only the beginning, guys. Only the beginning of something much bigger.
They may both have to tap out because of exhaustion. 20 seconds left in round 2. Can Johnson survive?
That's
No,
it.
he cannot. Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, staying in the fight. No, whether I think I'm winning or losing, or you know, whatever's happening, I have to just stay in that 1 second instead of, you know, putting it all into like 5 minutes and say, oh, I got this. And you're just too comfortable.
Do you remember the win streak Highlight had after 2 close losses to Dustin Poirier and Eddie Alvarez? Old Justin came back with crazy first-round knockouts over Vic, Barboza, and Cowboy.
Right from Gaethje. Cerrone takes a knee and he's taking more punishment. He's hurt bad. Gaethje has him down. It's over. Justin Gaethje.
Those big wins were enough to make him one of the main figures at lightweight by the pandemic period.
I know what I have in front of me. Tony Ferguson is he lives in dark places. He's going to take me to a dark place. And, you know, MMA was defined by a fight like me and Tony Ferguson.
Gaethje got a sudden chance to win the interim title in May 2020 at UFC 249. Tony Ferguson was on a 12-fight win streak full of blood and violence. He had a full camp for Khabib Nurmagomedov and was not planning to lose that streak. In that fight, the Gaethje and Whitman team surprised us for the first time. In a short time, they built such a simple but working plan that it destroyed the boogeyman and later sent his whole career downhill. And remember, guys, this was on short notice.
Look at that left hook. Another one.
Go round 2.
Oh, here's the question. Can he do this for 5 rounds?
Ferguson with a huge uppercut.
Angle. Oh. I've never seen Ferguson take. Oh man, those leg kicks.
This fight's so good. Can you imagine what the fans will be doing?
The fans will be losing their mind. And by far.
Clock working against Ferguson.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. They're gonna stop the fight.
That's it. Justin Gaethje stops Tony Ferguson and
I don't go in there with any expectations. I had none. I thought he was going to be faster, thought he'd be stronger, I thought he'd hit a lot harder. I always tell myself they're better than me. And, you know, it makes me push myself, like I need to push myself to be the best that I can be, to perform at the best level. You know, it feels damn good. It feels damn good to be recognized as almost the best ever. Or the best, not best ever, but the best in the world at this current time. Feels pretty good. And I can't wait to to face the challenge, that is Khabib.
The next fight I picked by importance, not by time order. In March 2023, Highlight was at a crossroads. On one side, he was clearly an elite fighter in the division. On the other side, he had still not fully reached his title dreams. He lost to two undisputed champions in honest and brutal fights.
I'm going to blow the roof off this arena. I'm the most exciting fighter that has ever stepped in the octagon in the history of this sport.
So he accepted Rafael Fiziev, a young and cocky Muay Thai striker. Justin wanted to use him to restart himself, bring back his hunger, and bring violence back to the people.
I'm expecting a fight that's going to blow the roof off this place. Give you guys, he's the perfect dance partner. It's exactly what I dream of when I dream of stepping in there. Can't wait.
He deserves everything about people talk about him. Yeah, but Saturday night, I have to show real highlight also.
And honestly, the face you see on your screens explains it better than any words. It is a mask of horror, blood, pain, and suffering. This is how Frankenstein would look before they fixed his face and gave him those beautiful scars.
I have the best coach in the world. You control someone's feet, you control their fight. You control the fight. I controlled his feet that entire fight. Had him moving. I wish I would have realized how effective I could have. He started really finding his back foot, and when he did that, I was able to really close the gap. Without being in so much danger. So yeah, I'm a vet. I've been here for a long time. Watching so many of his fights, I understood that once I got to the third round, he would be number one, tired, and number two, I would be much more successful with my strikes.
I should also add that a few years later, these two had a rematch, and Highlight won again, even more clearly than the first time. Logically, time should have worked for Ataman, but with Gaethje, even basic rules work differently.
I learned how to cook very good humble pie. Yeah, no, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm learn a lot, good experience. Good rounds with Justin. Yeah, but I forget already about it. This is going to experience.
Now let's go back a little. Back to that forgotten time when Michael Chandler was still taken seriously and even fought for the title. This was the period when the three horsemen, Khabib, Conor, and Tony, moved into the background, and the division needed new faces.
He fights the same as I do. We both fireworks from the beginning. I know he's going to try to finish it first round, but he's going to turn into a wrestler real quick, talking about taking steps backwards. We'll see who's the bitch when he starts shooting for legs.
After losing to Khabib Nurmagomedov, brother Justin wanted to return to the winning path as fast as possible. So, he accepted a war with Michael Chandler to get the blood moving before another title chance. And in the end, he moved Iron Mike's blood all over his face because he beat Chandler beyond recognition. He dropped him with an uppercut and was a few steps away not just from a win, but from a full murder.
Some massive shots from Chandler.
Oh, nasty. Oh, a knee from Chandler didn't appear to land.
Oh, he did.
Gaethje wobbled.
Oh my goodness, they're both wobbled. Justin just hurt him. That was a nice uppercut by Gaethje.
Uppercut causes the knockdown. Chandler covers up.
Oh, beautiful. Chop that leg. Oh my goodness. He hurt him. Oh my God.
Chandler with the edge unofficially in round 3.
Oh my goodness.
I feel great. My leg's a little messed up. Those kicks are no freaking joke, man. He landed some really heavy, hard kicks in that first round. But yeah, man, it was great. After the first round, he did not touch me many times. I know it looks crazy. His antics really, it's crazy. The human aspect that is in this sport, and him doing all those things is kind of gaining in points and making it look like, it's competitive in a way. But, 2 and 3 were absolutely dominant rounds for me. I did not get, hit much or take much damage. I don't count body shots, so that's why I say that. But he did land some good body shots too.
After the first win over Rafael Fiziev, the lightweight division became very interesting. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier refused to give their top 5 spots to young talents. Makhachev controlled the division. Oliveira was going through his own comeback story, and Arman Tsarukyan was somewhere nearby, still on the way up. So the matchmakers made a smart move.
I mean, every fight you prepare for is the reason why we're such big fans of this sport is because it's so anything, anytime. You know, any shot, one shot's all it takes. And yeah, this guy is dangerous. You know, and you know, usually, I've accepted that this is a 50-50 fight in my mind, and with the, with the chance at retribution, it's been driving me every day.
They matched 2 hardened warriors in a rematch after 5 years and put the BMF belt on the line. That gave both men motivation to show their best, and also gave the UFC a strong main event with 2 pros who would not disappoint.
It means everything, chance of redemption. I can't wait to blow the roof off this place. Let's go.
I can't wait to watch. It means everything, Look, I'm ready for war, and I'll see you in the trenches tomorrow. Thank you, Salt Lake, for coming. I had a great week here. I'm gonna leave it all out there, I promise you. Blood and guts, let's go!
And the plan worked perfectly. But the biggest winner was Justin Gaethje. This devil improved so much in 5 years that he managed to launch the diamond into space in the first minute of round 2. You can only take a head kick like that a few times in your life, and I am honestly glad it ended there for Dustin.
Great round.
G fans being heard from now, about a minute gone by round 2. Justin Gaethje head kicks Dustin Poirier into the stratosphere and wins the BMF belt.
Oh my goodness.
In the cage after the fight, I said, "Hey, man, if we let's both agree to never fight each other again." I said, "Unless you have to have it, then I'm here." But we're 1-1, so we'll see. I would never deny him that opportunity, just like he did not deny me that opportunity. But I don't want it to be my next fight.
And now we have reached the best part. Since UFC 300, when Max Holloway shocked everyone and dropped highlight in the last second of round 5. I honestly thought this was the end for Justin. I did not believe he could stay at the top for even 1 more year. I thought they would give him young assassins, build them on Gaethje's name, and then send this old American trampoline into retirement. That is usually how it happens.
He won't be physically the same after this fight. I will. I'll be exactly the same. I'm going to put a beat down on him like he's never received. And I can promise you that.
So, when the UFC announced Justin against Paddy Pimblett in January 2026, I thought the promotion had started that plan right away. The interim lightweight title was on the line because Ilia Topuria was away for personal reasons.
This guy, I love everything he's been saying. He definitely sounds overconfident. He's out here disrespecting legends like Dustin Poirier. I'm gonna dog walk this English on Saturday. Watch.
No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.
And what happened? The Scouser was basically erased. 25 minutes of real hell, cruelty, and violence were not easy for him. And in the end, Highlight won and became the interim lightweight champion again.
Staying on him.
I mean, if I had any bit of a personality, it'd be fucking huge. But I just can't. I can't lie. I can't exaggerate. It's what I do. It's who I am. It's who my parents taught me to be. But, I mean, there's no doubt it'll be the best, one of the best fights that they could definitely put on. It'll be for an undisputed belt, and I think they want to have 6 or 7, whatever. They want to have as many as possible. So, if he's not back by then, they will strip him, and I will be undisputed, and then I'll fight for the belt on there and defend it.
The win over Paddy sent Justin Gaethje straight to the White House lawn. He deserved his place in the main event of UFC Freedom 250, where he shared the Octagon with El Matador.
His manager, Ali Abdelaziz, said he's going to shock the world on Twitter. You commented on that. You laughed, laughing emoji.
Yeah.
What did you find so funny?
But this is what they hope. This is what they hope, and that's what they've been like saying during this whole time. But yeah, they are hoping for a miracle.
I will be honest with you again. In my head, I leaned more toward Poirier. He had youth, prime years, bulletproof confidence, and everything that comes with it. I thought Gaethje would end his career with a loss, but still like a real warrior, defending the honor of his country in the biggest event of his career.
One thing I know for a fact is that he never fought with someone like me. And the only thing that I want from Justin is to him to show up in the event, and I'm gonna do the rest. You know what I mean?
My first fight ever was outside, and one of my last fights will be outside. So it's a crazy life. I'm gonna be so ready. I'm so ready to put it on the line. I don't give a fuck if he beats me, doesn't beat me, doesn't matter. I'm coming in there and I'm gonna try to knock this motherfucker out. I will be throwing missiles on the White House lawn on June 14th. I promise you that.
I could not find the words to show my surprise, joy, and pride for Justin Gaethje. This man is not just a warrior to the bone. He is a natural-born killer.
These dudes are rolling as the Poirier throws the right hand.
Oh, that's a huge right from Gaethje.
Here it comes again. There it is.
Rips to the body. Right in front of us.
Oh!
To the liver.
That would hurt him.
Again.
Battered, firing back.
The precision.
Goes down.
Oh, he hurt him with that liver shot. Looks the fresher fighter.
Oh! Right hand, he hurt him.
Huge right for Gaethje.
Go.
Acknowledged by Gaethje.
Oh, he hurt him.
Turns in round 3.
And I'm not seeing this. Oh! A minute.
And another hard right hand.
He's not seeing that. Oh! Beautiful throw by Gaethje. Oh, body shot.
Oh! Huge shot from Gaethje.
We finished the fight.
Wow.
No, we
It's
finished.
almost like he's trying to knock.
That's it. And that'll do it.
That's it.
It's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
Justin Gaethje with the ultimate career capstone at the White House.
And the Max Holloway knockout is what makes this win so much more special. I was counted out so bad. I've been 16 fights. I've been an underdog at least 11 or 12 times in the UFC. Every single fight almost. So, and I'm 9-2 as an underdog. So I love being in this position.
After beating Michael Chandler, he stood in the Octagon and said he should have lived in another time and fought in the Coliseum. And you know what? That is the pure truth. Justin Gaethje is the only fighter in history who managed to win every possible belt. 2 interim titles, BMF belt, the undisputed belt, and the exclusive White House title. And all of this at 37 years old, my friends. What can you even say about that? Do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss new videos. Leave a 4-word comment of support for Highlight. He deserves it like nobody else. And of course, leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. See you soon.